All right. Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, October 11th, and I had to run some chores today. So I decided, screw it, let's pack it in the morning because the last road trip edition we did was not too shabby. Got pretty decent reviews. This hat makes me look like an elf, and that's okay. We are going to work with it because we're all a team and we can live with it. Number one, or kind of, I guess, half of number one, made a post about Le'Veon Bell yesterday. We've had a few in the past week. I mean, obviously, him getting cut by the Jets, which is ridiculous in itself, and then him getting picked up by the Chiefs. Andy Reid said, hey, we look for good talent, and he's got a lot of it. Not wrong. If you can deal with him being an absolute dumbass sometimes, you're gonna have a good time. But then got a lot of people. I said, all right, is Le'Veon and Clyde Edwards-Helaire, are they the best running back duo? We've got some very stiff competition. I mean, if you consider Lamar Jackson, then the Ravens, the Browns are in there. I mean, there are plenty of good options for thinking of who might be the two best. A healthy Browns team. I should go back and say that. And got a lot of people where they were like, no, of course he's not. Like, of course not. I'm like, well, Chiefs won the Super Bowl, and they just added, a talent Pro Bowl, not person Pro Bowl. So, something to think about. I mean, people getting mad at you on the internet is Internet 1.0. So, you just have to live with it. But it wasn't that much of a stretch of a question that I was asking. All right, now to the real number one. Dodgers take a 1-0 lead in the World Series. They looked a lot different than we've seen in the past. I believe this is either their fourth straight or third straight pennant because they played the Red Sox. This is their third in 4 years because the Nationals made it and when they beat the Astros. So, third in 4 years, could be correct or wrong there, but we've seen them lose to the Astros. We've seen them lose to the Red Sox. So they can continue to climb the hill, but never the peak. So what's the difference here? Well, Mookie Betts is the difference here. 2 for 4, home run, 2 stolen bases, an absolute electric factory for Mookie. And I think it's weird to see a lot of Red Sox fans rooting for the Dodgers. That's something that's new, but that's because they want to tell the Red Sox ownership, the Red Sox management group, to go straight to hell and then some while you're at it for not paying Mookie. They thought that Mookie was deserving of that Mike Trout money, deserving of that Bryce Harper money. And frankly, he's playing like he deserves it. He is playing like one of the best 3 people on the baseball field at all times. Actually, in the MLB at all times. Take all those fields and just squish them together. So he's playing absolutely out of his mind. He continues to do so. And if the Dodgers win the World Series, that will be Mookie's second in 3 seasons. And then we can look towards every Dodgers fan being really happy that they have him for the next 9 seasons. Damn it. Yeah, Red Sox, you're an absolute dumpster fire with that one. We'd rather stay under cap, but don't worry. We also own, Manchester, so we clearly have an issue with money. All right, number 2, and this will fit. Number 2, Tua. Tua is in. They've officially announced that he is a starter. They've not said that he's going to play the whole game. We'll see. That is not this week, though. The Dolphins have a bye week this week. So they're going to take this extra time, and they're going to really work to hone and prepare Tua to be the starter. Him and Fitzpatrick have a great friendship. I don't know if it's a bromance level. It may very well be. But having your starter and your backup, whatever way you put them, wanting to see the other succeed, that's huge. That's something that we don't see a lot of. And having that on the board is going to be really, really beneficial for the Dolphins, no matter how you spin it. So, they have the bye week this week, but who do they play when they get off their bye week? Oh, shit. The Rams. And do you know who plays on the Rams? I'll tell you, the best defensive player in the NFL. His name is Aaron Donald. Now, I, as a Browns fan and a Myles Garrett apologist, am saying this. I think Myles Garrett is 2, maybe 3, depending upon how you cut it. He is putting an incredible resume together for Defensive Player of the Year, but also so is Aaron Donald. So that's not great. I understand you wanting to make sure that your new franchise quarterback has all the time that he needs to be able to start, giving him the bye week. That's great. It's a great idea. I don't know. I would have rather thrown him in against the Jets than even off a bye week against Aaron Donald. I don't know. Just me. I don't know if that's going to make a big enough difference for people on that one either. All right. Going to number 3, the executive team for the Washington football team has come out and stated that they are most likely going to be keeping the same name going into 2021. And I think that's dumb. And I think that's dumb because they've known that people don't like this name for, I don't know, at least 5 years now. So they could have been silently workshopping it. They could have been silently doing focus groups to really get a better feel for what the fans and the people actually wanted. So they've announced the change, which is fine. That's good. I'm glad that they can do that. But them taking 2 full seasons to do it is absolutely ludicrous, and it means that they weren't prepared. So their initial goal was to just, la 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 la. We're not listening to anybody. Now that's dumb, and we know it's dumb. It always has been. So now we get to a point where we have to see that, oh, well, now they're actually having to be prepared. And what do they do when they actually have to be prepared? Well, things go poorly. Like taking 2 full NFL seasons, which is so long, to come up with a name. And honestly, guys, within a week, Twitter has given you 300 good. No, well, I shouldn't say good. Twitter has given you 300 names in a week. You can easily eliminate, 100 or half of those or whatever. You can get it all the way down to 10. Now we're pushing focus groups. Push focus groups. Talk to ownership. Talk to coaching. Talk to players. Say, hey, guys, here's some of our finalists for the name. You are the cornerstone of what we're building here. So we would love some input from you all as well about it. Let's see. All right. That looks a little better. All right. Number 5, I believe. No. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So number 4. Once again, athletes are getting special treatment. And you know what? Deal with it. That's how it's always been, and it's how it's always going to be. You want to know why? It's because athletes make the money for schools. A lot of people were up in arms that athletes were not a part of Michigan's stay-at-home order for their college. And you know what? That's just the way it is. And if you can't deal with it, then just shut up. Simple as that. And also, if you think that college students, 20, 21-year-olds, 22-year-olds, are really going to be explicitly obeying that order, even if you say, well, we've got security officers and safety officers patrolling, sure. Patrol all you want. Life finds a way. So if somebody wants to go to a party, they're going to go to a party. I don't make the rules. I'm not saying I condone it either. But you have to be realistic when you're thinking about this. Just like when you need to be realistic that in an economic downturn, businesses and universities are businesses, even public universities that have to operate similar to businesses in the sense that they have boards, they have to report to the boards, they have to show profit, they have to show progress, that of course they're going to put making money when nobody else is at the top of the list. So that's life, baby. That's just how it goes. And then finally, we've got Thursday Night Football, and we've had some complainers about Thursday Night Football. The Giants and Eagles with their record is a combined 2-9-1. As a Browns fan, that sounds like something very similar to what I've said going into week 13 before. I'm not poo-pooing any football now. I'm saying, you know what? I like it. We're going to ride with it. And that's what we got. So, going to make sure that I'm enjoying my football. And I hope that Carson Wentz doesn't die. We'll see if Joe Judge can get a second win. I've got Eagles money line. I do not have that spread. I haven't seen it yet because we're recording early Wednesday morning. And then out there, they haven't set a spread for tomorrow evening yet as well. But I will be watching, and I am excited about it. So I hope everybody has an awesome day. And we will catch you guys on Friday. Oh, is it what I think it is? No. Friday the 23rd. My dumb brain was like, Friday the 13th? No, not how it works. All right, everybody. We will see you on Friday. Have a great Wednesday. Enjoy Thursday Night Football. We'll catch you on the other side.